Welcome to the Anti-Noise Experience, a podcast of endurance, noise, and random musings. It's Saturday, August 21st, around 5 a.m. here in Bakersfield, California. Waiting for the 6 a.m. start of the Personal Peaks Summer Series. This is the last of 4 races. We did a 20-minute, a 45-minute, a 3-hour, and this is the 12-hour, so one race once a month. They also put on the Quarantine Backyard Ultra that Michael Wardian won. So today, I'm planning on doing a ruck around Bakersfield, starting at Beach Park and heading to each of the high schools. Not each of the high schools, but just the directions. So I'm going to go west, south, east, and north and finish up at Beach Park. It's supposed to be about a 25-mile ruck, and hopefully then I maybe get some more miles in. I'm not sure what my goal is for a 12-hour. I've got a 100-mile race coming up in the near future, so I'm just kind of chilling. Amazingly, I got 6+ hours of sleep last night. Usually only get 4. It's going to be 102 today. The air quality is terrible, so that might be a factor in what I end up doing. But right now, I'm just kind of chilling out. Should be packing and planning a little more, but pretty much all I'm bringing is a charger, my phone, and I've got my Garmin, so I can charge them up, keep them going. And then I'm just going to kind of use, convenience stores as my aid stations, which will slow me up a bit, but I don't really want to carry a lot of stuff. And generally when I do stuff like this, whatever I bring, I don't want to eat anyways. So we shall see, and I will be doing updates from time to time. So as always, stay healthy, be boring, not epic.
My pit stop for my 12-hour. Got to pick up some supplies here at my local 7-Eleven right by my house. So we shall see what I buy. And I'm heading off 6 a.m. Doing it solo, I guess. And wish it was looking like this because we're at the beach, but it's smoke. So, first stop, heading to West High. Got my 7-Eleven supplies. So, who knows how long it's going to take me to get there. One of my personal rules on my FKT rucks is that I always obey traffic laws. So, when I come up to this light, I'll be waiting at the crosswalk to get the little flashing man. I know, and I also don't jaywalk, but I do that all through the years. That's how I've been doing this since 1979. 40 years, haven't been hit by anything, car, person, or bike, or horse. So that's how I roll. And it's basically pre-unemployment, as I found out, unless you go on to grad school. So I thought, well, I like school, so I decided to go into teaching. Long story short, LA Unified needed teachers really bad, and they ended up hiring me right out of college. And I taught from 85 to 87 in Lock High in Watts, California. Pretty rough place. Then I saved my money. First year, I went to Europe. Second year, I opened up Anti-Noise, the record store. In 1995, 96, greedy landlords forced me to close the store temporarily. They tripled my rent. Plus, my wife turned 30 and our insurance went through the roof because it's based on your age. So I thought, well, I'm going to go back to teaching. And I put in an application late August. And unfortunately, I really didn't do my research. And I could have gone to other schools, but I ended up going to West because West used to be a pretty good school. Not so much in 1996. So I taught here at West High briefly in 1996. Then I reopened my record store and left the field of education since then. So this is West High, walking from Beach Park. It is, if I can look at my watch, 3.45 miles. Next stop will be South High, and the West High is the West High Vikings. Years ago, when I had my record store, probably late 90s, I also sold skateboards, and I helped get the park built at Beach Park, which I talked about the other day. But this one over by South High off of Plants is a much nicer Plants Park, much nicer street course. It even has this epic Bakersfield sign on it. So we also have one in Oildale. So another skateboard. South High Rebels, 7.3 miles into my walk the streets of Bakersfield today. Out on Union Avenue. Super fugly. This used to be the main drag through Bakersfield before 99 got open. Now it's just a nice looking mean dog there. It's okay, pup. Be on this for a while. Miles into my Ruck Bakersfield. I'm walking past the Kern County Fairgrounds on Union Avenue. There's a swap meet here, always on Saturdays, Sundays, and Tuesdays. When I had a record store, Randy Noyes the record store for 20 years, I often came out here to buy stuff to sell at the store, find record collections, CD collections, other music-related stuff. Good times. Used to be out here at 4 in the morning, looking through stuff. Used to make pretty good money out here selling too. So, Kern County Fairgrounds. The fair, I think, has been postponed or delayed this year. It's usually in September, but the swap meet is going strong. I used to play here at the Golden West Casino. I think they actually are playing outdoors. Good God, it was like 110, 105 here, Bakersfield. But anyways, I used to play here. I started playing poker when I was a kid, and then I played online early 2000s, and it was actually one of my jobs after I closed my store. Then when my oldest son started attending Bakersfield College when he was 12, I'd drop him off at school, and then I would come here and play every day, Monday through Friday. And it's basically a good way to make some extra money. And so I spent quite a lot of time here at the Golden West Casino. I got lots of money still on my card for food and beverage, so maybe someday I will come back and play. I can't believe they're actually playing outdoors. Wow, that's crazy. Still on Union Avenue. First rule is stay healthy or get healthy. I was out here trying to do a 12-hour challenge, part of the Personal Peaks Summer Series, where it was a 20-minute, 45, 3-hour. Today was a 12-hour, so I decided to try and do a rut of my own and ruck of my own, not rut. And I was going to go Beach Park, West High, South High, East High, North High. Well, I got West okay, South okay. I haven't gone over 10 miles, maybe more than 3 or 4 times since my fall back in March, and especially since going to hospital for congestive heart failure, and just my left calf, which is what I landed on with all the weight, it just isn't feeling right. So I was over in Baker Street, a couple miles from East High, decided to turn left instead of right and head back down to downtown Bakersfield, where I live. I'm going to end up getting about 15 miles in, which will be my second longest workout of the year. The only thing that was bigger was when I did 73 miles at the Celtic 24. But since then, I haven't gone over 10 miles in a workout, walking or running or racing. So, kind of bummed. I kind of wanted to try and see if I could get to 30 miles or 50K. But as you can hear, with my breath, I'm walking 19-minute miles, and it's just when things aren't working, you know, it's just, I'm afraid if I push this calf too much, end up doing something with the knee, you know, because it's all connected. So I'm going to get home a little earlier than I expected, which isn't bad because it's, as you can tell, no, I'm not at the beach. This is just the smoky Bakersfield, bad air quality, getting warm. Felt pretty good most of the time, but as you can tell, I kind of got a limp. So, as always, stay or get healthy, be boring, not epic.